welcome to the first episode of the summer series of the Orange Slice podcast. I'm Hannah Bogarty, and I'm here today with Hadley Griffith,
yes.
the Director of Recruitment here at OSU-OKC, and she's going to talk to us about an upcoming event called Cowboy Connect. But first, what is the Director of Recruitment?
Well, Hannah, I'm so glad you asked, and I want to share this message that my main job is merch giver outer.
Oh.
I want everyone to represent OSU-OKC, to feel like OSU-OKC is home. I really want students to have the ability to come to our university. And so the recruitment realm is all about showing people that education is possible, that higher education is a possibility for them, and then trucker hats and cowboy hats. That's a plus, and that's really what gets me in the door. So a lot of really fun things and a lot of how do we make OSU-OKC home? How do we make sure that it's welcoming? And how are we really getting people to our campus to really share what great work we're doing once you're on campus?
Yeah, and I've said this before on this podcast, but the inclusivity here at OSU-OKC it's fantastic. It's out of this world, and higher education is important, but higher education with swag is even better. It's that's what we are looking for.
Absolutely, but that's one of the beautiful things about OSU-OKC, right? Is it's unmatched in its ability to say, we don't want to determine are you college material. If you believe college is for you, we do too.
Yes.
And that is the purpose of the merchandise and kind of that pride of like, I'm taking this next step for me, for my family, and for my future.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And I love to hear that, and I agree with it wholeheartedly. Okay, so let's talk about Cowboy Connect.
Absolutely. So Cowboy Connect, it's going to be May 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on OSU-OKC's campus. It'll be in the parking garage in our big parking lot. Think summer carnival. So Bring the family, bring plus ones, bring your neighbors' kids, your neighbors' friends. We want everyone to come to campus and see what could it look like to be a college student at OSU-OKC, but also to show that it's a family experience. We're going to have snow cones, a food truck, complimentary grill out food, carnival games. It's really just going to be a fun time.
So when you talk about what it looks like to be an OSU-OKC student, what are some of those things that you think it looks like?
Absolutely. I think OSU-OKC is really good at intentional learning. So finding what is your passion, what is your future goal, and let's find a pathway for you in a way that still allows you to have that work-life balance, that school-life balance that we really thrive.
And I think OSU-OKC is very workforce-oriented, very workforce-driven. It has a lot of opportunities for anything that you're interested in. It could be, I'm a business student, but I also know that I have friends who are working towards getting a nursing degree and going into the nursing field, as well as all of the firefighters and the police officer training. There's lots of options here.
Absolutely. So really think about like the top 100 jobs that are needed, right? And that's what OSU-OKC is for. And this program, Cowboy Connect, it's actually through a grant from the Higher Regents of Oklahoma. And it's the Reach Higher Reconnect series. So they outreach to colleges and try and say, we need as many people in our workforce as possible. So let's do some engaging events. Let's do some creative events. And that's actually how Cowboy Connect was born, in that, engagement and idea of workforce drive and promotion.
So Hadley, what are some of the events on top of the snow cones and all of the fun little games and stuff, but what are some of the events that are going to take place for possible students?
Absolutely. So it will be come and go. So don't feel like you need to be there from 4 to 7 p.m. and have a set structure. But there are going to be campus tours. We're going to have an enrollment and an application station. And we'll have representatives from the various academic programs. So let's say you might be a current business student, but you might want to explore your pathway in another college or another program. And so you can really talk about what would that look like if I transferred majors, or I'm really comfortable and I have my basics, but my ultimate dream is this.
And this is for everybody. This is not just for OSU-OKC students. This is if you're interested, if you have a friend that's interested, probably not your dog, but anybody else that is interested, go ahead and come to Cowboy Connect and enjoy all of the excitement and what it means to be a cowboy. I think that's really going to be embodied there.
I think so. I think it'll be fun. I'm really excited. The recruitment team, we're going to have some bounce house obstacle courses, and we're already placing bets on who can get through the fastest. So if you think you can beat me in a bounce house obstacle course, I want to see you there on May 29th.
Oh, yeah. You heard it. Be there May 29th from 4 to 6 p.m. to beat Hadley in an obstacle race.
So 4 to 7 p.m.
4 to 7, my apologies.
So absolutely. And that's okay. If you miss that, then you just miss the opportunity to beat me.
Right.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so how do events like this specifically help with recruiting? Because I know you said this is to just, I think it's to put the name out there of we are OSU-OKC and we are here for you.
Mhm.
So how does this help?
I think one of the biggest misconceptions about a college experience is that you have to do it by yourself,
Mm.
right? And that this is something that I'm the only one, who can do this. And while that's true that you're taking accountability for your next step and investing in yourself, this really is about creating pathways for future generations. This is about showing families that if mom and dad can graduate with a degree, I can graduate with a degree.
Yes.
It's really about showing that we want you to have a support network. I think what I always like to tell people is it's okay to laugh in class. It's okay to laugh at work, and we want our campus to be that opportunity for people to see that this is a learning spot for you where we really want to cheer you on in whatever your future endeavor is. And events like this really set up that culture and that idea into our students, our staff, and our faculty.
Yeah. I mean, I think something that I've noticed since coming to OSU-OKC is that everybody here is so you-centered. They are focused on what is
Absolutely.
the best thing for you and helping you figure that out. Because, not everybody may have, if mom and dad can get a college degree, I can, because it may be, I'm a first-generation student. I have no clue what I'm
Absolutely.
supposed to be doing. What's financial aid? There's a lot of questions, and I think that everybody here is willing to answer those questions.
Absolutely. And if you go to an event like this where you see the whole OSU OKC community there backing you, answering your questions, guiding you through the process, and already greeting you with open arms, I think it sets up students to be comfortable reaching out. When you're in the midst of finals week and pre-finals, I know we're doing that right now,
Oh, yeah.
saying like, oh, Hadley, I actually need help with this. I know you're a recruiter, but can you assist me with this? Or, hey, do you know about this scholarship? And events like this really open that door for our students.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so if somebody is interested in OSU-OKC and they come to this event, where might they be able to find the enrollment table or the questions table? Is it going to be scattered everywhere? I know it's in the parking garage.
Absolutely. So it'll be on the first floor of the parking garage. So rain or shine, we will be able to have it.
Nice. Yeah.
We'll have a check-in table, and that will have a guided map of what booths are where. So if you have a specific questions, but otherwise there will be big signs, recruiters, music, probably looking for the people saying, have you applied? Have you applied? Have you applied? And that's where we'll be to walk you through the process. So we'll also have some academic advisors if you're there and you're like, I've applied, but I really need to figure out what classes I need to take. And so we'll have that opportunity as well.
I heard you mention something about other options as well, just even past OSU-OKC. Can you expand on that a little bit more?
Yeah, absolutely. So here at OSU-OKC, what we do best are what we call our AS degrees. I'm so sorry, cutting this. So what we have is we have degree programs where you graduate with our degree and an associate's degree, and then you go straight into the workforce. However, we also have degree programs where you can transfer to any university that you choose. And so with that transfer, we have wonderful partnerships within our OSU system. If you want to go on and get your bachelor's degree, your master's degree, continuing your education with different certificates and specialties, whatever that vision looks like for you, our academic advisors, our student support teams, our faculty want to encourage you and show you, don't just take your degree just to go to class. Use it.
Right.
Use it. Enter the workforce. Get excited about the possibilities that this can offer.
Yeah, and I've seen this in a lot of my classes, is that there's a lot of people coming to OSU-OKC because they've figured out what they want to do, but they just need a little bit more education to really solidify their role in this career that they're like, hey, I'm good at this. I love this. Let me be the best at this. And this is a place that helps you do that. And using your academic advisors is crucial because they're there to help you curate your schedule to fit what is attainable for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, so remind us one more time where, who, what, when, where, how, and why.
Absolutely. So the Reach Higher Reconnect event, we're calling it Cowboy Connect, May 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. in the OSU-OKC parking garage.
Gorgeous. And it's rain or shine.
Rain or shine, we will be there.
And we is the OSU-OKC community.
Absolutely. So OSU-OKC students, OSU-OKC staff, OSU-OKC faculty, and hopefully as many OKC community members as we can get there. I really hope to see you guys there. I hope this was an exciting message for you. Hannah, thank you so much for having me on the podcast to get to talk and get to meet you. But really what I hope this has been for you as viewers is showing that this is the place for you. You know, OSU-OKC can be your next step. We hope it's your next step, and we hope to show you really that we do have one goal, one purpose, and it is you.
Yeah, absolutely. I can personally attest to that, and I will always advocate for OSU-OKC until the end of time.
Go Pokes, go Pokes.
Absolutely. So is there anything else that you want to add about Cowboy Connect or anything in general about OSU-OKC? Your favorite resource, your favorite activity?
Yeah, I think if you're watching this in May 29th, you might be busy or unavailable. We would love to still meet with you and still show you how OSU-OKC can be an option. So you can schedule a campus tour with any of our recruiters. Our email is okc.info, I-N-F-O, at okstate.edu. Just email us with your questions. Email us to set up a campus tour. We run campus tours Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Or if you want us to come out and visit with your school or community organization, we'd love to. We really are passionate about what we do on our campus, and so we want to connect with you. So again, just reach out to us, and we'd love to show you around.
Yeah, reach out to Hadley, reach out to recruitment, and come get a tour, because there really is something special about being able to see it physically in person, and just feel the environment, feel the sense of community, regardless of if it's within your actual degree program or not. There's you can walk on a separate floor and be greeted with kindness and welcoming, and make friends with professors in places you never thought you would.
Exactly. This is the time to, learn new things, meet new people, and just soak it all in.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Hadley. I'm happy to have had you, happy to have met
Thank you.
And
Yes.
I look forward to Cowboy Connect. It's going to be an absolute blast, and I will see you there.
Sounds
and
good.
I will beat you in the obstacle course.
All right, bring it on, May
Let's
29th.
go. Yes, May 29th from 4 to 7 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
Love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode, the first summer episode of the Orange Slice podcast. Make sure to subscribe and like and follow us, and look out for more episodes, and maybe more of me and more Hadley.
That's right. Campus celebrities right here. We hope to see you.